Hey y'all, it's Bonnie with the Get Down Podcast, and we are back with another episode. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're having a safe day. Wherever you are tuning in to the podcast or watching the video, I hope everybody's having a great day. They did it. 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 And you guys already know who I'm talking about. Give it up for the Celtics. They outblew the Mavericks in this game. In the NBA Finals, Mavericks, I really thought they had it. I really thought they had it. And we're going to break everything down to just the points, the records, all of that good stuff. But we already see who the winner is. I mean, I was actually working a little bit, but they did have the game on, so I was able to see a little bit, not from like the beginning all the way to the end, but I did see bits and pieces of it. But you know, whenever it comes to the last game, and I've stated this before, in any sport, whether it's hockey, basketball, football, baseball, whenever it gets to the main game or the playoffs, whatever you want to call it, depending on what the sport is, you know, for a couple of things, all eyes are going to be tuned in to that game, whatever it is, whether you're a big sports fan or not. Everybody's going to be tuning into that game, and everybody always have their picks of who they feel is going to win, you know. And I was wrong. Okay, I did have the Mavericks winning. I mean, you know, just because they are my basketball team, they are. I actually like the Mavericks, but they came up short. They came up short, y'all, and it's right now it's just quiet. All of Dallas fans are quiet. The city is just quiet. All the Mavericks fans, everybody is quiet. Everybody's a little bit heartbroken right now. But you know what? Hey, we just gonna have to wait a whole nother year for it to actually, you know, where we can feel a little better. Right now, we're sunken in the heart. We are sunken, like deep down in the grave, kind of sunk. Like I can't, you know, you can't put the words together. Sometimes you lost for words for what you really want to say. You can't put it together because you don't know what to say. But I mean, the Celtics, they did it. They end up just, I mean, it's Jaylen Brown and it's Jason Tatum. At the end of the day, I mean, those two going against them, it's gonna be a little tough. Nuggets, Lakers, you know, they got that little problem with the Celtics too. But I mean, they won. They end up winning, unfortunately. So this is US Today, and I'm gonna get into a couple of articles, and we're just gonna see pretty much what everybody said about it, they feedback on it, different things of that nature. Okay. Boston, 16 years ago to the date from winning their 17th NBA championship, the Boston Celtics won their 18th. They won their 18th. I don't know if anybody's been keeping numbers and keeping count, but this is number 18 for them. This is wow. The Celtics defeated Dallas. Shame. Everybody just have a moment real quick before I go on. Let's have a little pause moment right now. All right, let's get back. The Celtics defeated Dallas 106-88 in Game 5 on Monday, putting the finishing touches on the portrait of a champion. And that is exactly what they did. Boston had the best regular season record, 64-18, and rode through the playoffs with a 16-3 record, never needing more than 5 games to win a series. And for the 6th consecutive season, the NBA has a different champion. Dallas, you come up short, baby. Come up short. What else there is to really feel for? Seriously. The Celtics stand atop this season and stand atop the NBA in all-time titles, breaking a tie with the Los Angeles Lakers for championship. So they're actually up there when it comes to how many times they've broken it. Boston had the number 1 offense, the number 2 defense, and the best 3-point shooting team during the regular season. And that carried over into the playoffs, including the finals and especially in Game 5. They scored 67 points in the first half, held Dallas to fewer than 100 points on 44.9% shooting from the fourth time in the series, and overwhelmed Dallas with 3-point shooting. Boston was 12 for 23 on threes at one point in the third quarter. I mean, my God, can it get any better? The Celtics led 78-52 with 9:10 left in the third quarter, and the remainder of the game was a celebration for Boston fans. Yeah, it was. It was all on the news. They all in the streets. They all everywhere in the streets. Still celebrating. They're still celebrating, and it ain't gonna stop right now. They still celebrating. Jason Tatum led the Celtics with 31 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds. And Jaylen Brown had 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. For Celtics starters scored in double figures, Jrue Holiday had 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Derek White had 14 points and 8 rebounds. All of the key players stepped up today in the game. They definitely stepped up in the game. I mean, it's no point of going around that. It was a joy watching the guys just grow as a team throughout the year, but also really work at it, said Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla, who at 35 years old became the youngest coach to win a championship since Boston Bill Russell in 1968, way before most of our time. So people that's a little bit before 68, 69, y'all know about all that. There was a group of guys in the locker room that decided they wanted to win day one, and credit to them. Luka Doncic had 28 points on 12 for 25 of shooting, 12 rebounds and 5 assists, but was 2 for 9 on 3-pointers. And Kyrie Irving's house of horrors at Garden continued. He was 5 for 16 from the field, 3 for 9 on threes, and had just 15 points. My God, that is lowy. Credit Boston's versatile defender, for making scoring difficult on Doncic and Irving. And they definitely did that. They definitely did all of that. They made it hard, mainly for those two. But now we're just going to see a little bit of the highlights and stuff, but Boston, they did have the lead for most of the game. I mean, they were up ahead of Dallas for the most of the game. I don't think Celtics ever even dropped behind at any point in this game. And they got 18 titles. I mean, what other team got that, bro? Like, what other team has that many titles to their name? This is crazy. This is insane. This is just a few of the highlights of it. So we're going to let this play so y'all can see. Defense travels. Definitely does travel. Yep. Luka to Kyrie. Yep. You see the score, 2-9. You see 16-13. See, I'm trying to show you guys that the Celtics, they're steady in the lead. Just even by the little clips that is being shown right now in the highlights, the Celtics have the lead, okay? They were in the lead the whole time. The Mavericks, they came out and gave their best, but the Boston, they study to the T. You got to study that defender. You got to study that player so you can find out what their weakness is. That way you can toil with it. When it's game time, you know what to do. Keep it in your mind for game time. And that's exactly what everybody did. Everybody did that. Just look at the score. All y'all got to do is just look at the score. Boston is just steady in the lead. Dallas may have gotten close, but Boston is keeping the lead for sure. Yep. JT is crazy, y'all. 54-39. 3 points. Yep. That's just a few of the highlights because we obviously seen the end score 106-88. That's just a few of the highlights that were in the game. But I mean, you can see that Dallas, they were in the lead the whole time. And you know, some people may say it's scripted, some people may say it's not. Whatever you have, whatever your opinion is, that is what your opinion is. So at the end of the day, Celtics won. You got to give them their credit. You got to give them their flowers where it is due. The series went, Celtics won, okay? And they won the first one. Then they won the second one. Then they crept up and won the third one. My thinking is, because I'm going to give y'all my opinion on it. My thinking when I seen that 3-0, when they were 3-0, when they were up 3 games, I'm like, well, at this point, they might as well just win the next one and just call it. Because Dallas, you behind 3 games. Y'all are behind 3 games. 2 of them was in Boston, and then they beat y'all out here on your own court. When they were 3-0, I was like, okay, well, yeah, they're gonna win the next game. That's it. Just go ahead and end it. Just finish it. Just go ahead and take the trophy. Do what you got to do with it. Do all that little press conference and all that. Go ahead and do all that. But Dallas end up creeping and they end up winning one. It be like that. That's what I'm telling y'all. It be like that sometimes. It do. They honestly could have swept this with the 4th game that they were going to be playing, but they didn't. I guess Dallas had to creep in there and at least try to win 1 game. Because if they would have had to win that 4th, oh shoot, it would have been over. It would have been done. But Dallas ended up creeping in and winning that one. They ended up creeping in and they won the 4th one. But the Celtics end up taking it home regardless. They end up getting it out there. So these are like some of the stats from the Dallas players and the Mavericks players. The times that they were all playing, their rebounds, their assists. We've already went over Kyrie's and Luka's rebounds. Let's see. Josh Green, he had 2 rebounds. He didn't have no assists. Maxi Kebler, he had 3 rebounds. He had 1 assist. What was his points? I think he had 2 points. The only 2 points was the one that it showed in the highlight. That was the only 2 points that he had, you know. Some of the Celtics, we already did JB, we already did JT, we already said Drew Holiday. Porzingis, he had 4 assists and he had 11 rebounds. And his points, he had, Porzingis had 1 rebound, he didn't have no assists, and he had 5 points. Let's see, Luke Cornett, He had 1 rebound, and that's it. So the main players for both teams, they the ones that have a little bit more of the points. And then you have some of the rookies and the other players that come into play when the starters are resting and stuff. But the Celtics end up winning it all. They still out there in Boston. They celebrating it. Like I said, I was wrong. I really thought Dallas was going to win this. Just being optimistic. Sometimes you got to go with the underdog. Sometimes the underdogs don't win. Sometimes they do win. It just all depends on who they're playing to. That's another key factor. It depends on who they're playing to. But I really thought Dallas was going to win this, and bring a little champion, bring some kind of spark to the city. It's needed. It's definitely needed. It is. So, unfortunately, they couldn't do it. They came up short. And that's what always happens at this point. But, this is the ESPN, and some of the stuff they have to say. The Celtics built a 21-point lead at halftime. They sure did, because it was 46-67 halftime. With a second Peyton Pritchard half-court heave of the series, empathetically sending them into the break with a comfortable cushion, and sending the sellout crowd at TD Garden into a frenzy. That means they were getting a little, Kyrie Irving, meanwhile, continued to struggle in Boston after admitting Sunday that he has had trouble playing against his former team at TD Garden. Well, what do you know? Honestly, he has. He's been struggling playing against them ever since he left. And sometimes it'd be like that with other players. Once you get to another team and then you end up playing your former team, whether it's playoffs or regular season, you got that kind of struggle there where it's like, dang, like I was good and I was great with y'all, but now when I'm with another team, it's like, dang, I can't beat y'all for nothing. That's something else that happens too. It be like that too. Y'all say it with me. It be like that too. And it really do. He's been struggling against them. The fans, they still hate that he moved on. They call him names. They hold up the signs at the game saying, Kyrie this, you suck, Kyrie, and all that, because he's moved on. You're going to have those fans like that. But, for you to struggle against your team and you can just never get over that hump with them, that's crazy. But again, it be like that. I'm going to have to make a t-shirt that say it be like that so people can know that sometimes it just be like that. It just be like that. Idea, y'all be on the lookout for that. Y'all definitely be on the lookout for that. But this is the end of this video. Look at Jason Tatum. He's with his son. Just green. It ain't nothing but green. Green is money. And they definitely got a lot of that. They got a whole lot of that. They do. So congratulations to the Celtics winning their 18th title. My God, that is crazy. And they did it in 5 games. So congratulations to the Celtics. They end up beating the Dallas Mavericks 106-88, and they won the series 4-1. So now all that's out the way. The draft is gonna come, and then the camps and all that, and then next year we'll be ready for the new basketball season. But Dallas, y'all got some stuff to straighten out. If y'all want to get to that point again and actually win it, y'all got some stuff to straighten out. Fix it right now. Fix it now. Stop letting us down, Dallas team. Stop letting us down, because that is exactly what people are thinking. Stop letting us down. But anyway, y'all, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a fat thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share this video with anyone and everyone that you know, whether they're big sports fans or they just want to hear somebody talk about sports and give their own opinion. Share this video. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I drop a banger on this video. And last but not least, leave a comment in the comment section what you think about this video. Give your feedback. Give any kind of feedback. It is all welcome. What did you think about this game? Your highs, your lows, what could have been better? All of that. And if that is all, always remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next episode.